Good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Very nice day set up. MicroStrategy explodes up. It's up almost 50. Coin explodes up. It's up 15, 18. Bitcoin explodes up. It's rocking. Uber gets added, so it probably doesn't get added for 2 weeks. How far does it go? Don't know, but I would think in 2 weeks, by the 15th, it's up to 64, 65. But here's the thing that's very, very interesting. The market is down 15. SPX is down 15, right? Hold on. Why is this not working? Don't want to do that. Hold on. Give me a second here. Oh, so the market's down 15, but nothing is really down. That's different, right? That's different. NOW barely down 5, CRM only down 2, Tesla barely down 1. I mean, Lilly only down 1, Lam Research only down 4, Nvidia only down 4. You would think we would be way down. That's not way down, right? So very interesting. What am I hearing about Bitcoin sovereign wealth is going to add 500 billion in Bitcoin? No idea if that's true or not, but they're buying it. They're buying it. Coin 152, 170 on the squeeze. MicroStrategy, crazy how those premiums were. I mean, the 60s, we had them a couple weeks ago. They're $7. They're going to open at 35. And then we see. SPX tried to go lower, but it's not going nowhere. Look, the market is fine. Rates get lower. People get stupid. Don't follow stupid, okay? Maybe you have a day down that goes down 10 or 20. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Right now, I'm looking at SPX 4600s. Get those at about $1, $1.50. We pop back up, boom, rocket to 10. Okay, so just wait and chill. Don't need to do anything. Just wait and chill. How about Alta last week? That was really nice. If it takes off, got 500 written all over it. Then we see. That's it. Very, very straightforward. The market is fine. Nobody's selling. I mean, these clowns coming out here saying, 3,500 coming. Why is it coming? Okay, Sam's logic is so simple. It's so simple. Hold on a second. Let me just do this, make sure this. You guys can hear me, right? Always got to double check because I go through this for 5 minutes and I did it once. It didn't. So, okay, so that's what we know. So it doesn't matter. There are scared people in the world, okay? If the market, these guys, I'm telling you, if the market goes up $10, they want a $4 pullback on SPX. This is who they are. That's not us. We buy less, we expect zero, and then we trade them. And then we see. Think about this. UPSD, no idea if it's going to go or not. No idea. But it's down 30 cents. If they take this, they're going to rip this to 40 so fast you're going to make your head spin. Very nice, right? Lilly can't seem to get 603. It gets right to the 603 ask, and then it collapses 10 or 20. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. It may rip back there and get to 603 again and drop 20. Whose fault is it if you buy it? Whose fault is it? And when it gets near 603, we're going to buy it again. And maybe it doesn't work. But if it gets through at 630 and we're going to catch a 4 to 50, that's how Sam trades. How you trade, that's up to you. Okay? Interesting. We had an outstanding month, and now we're just chilling, buying a little bit less again, and looking for SPX and NASDAQ today. The NASDAQ has been very weak. What you want to see today, if SPX is down 15 and the NASDAQ is down 50, because it should be down 150, but it's not. I already told you. Now and Tesla and all these things are not down that much. So if the NASDAQ is stronger this week, then it has an opportunity for a complete breakout to, 16,700? Wow. And you wait, and you wait, and you chill, and you wait, and you play with profits. And that's what we know. But Bitcoin took off. It took off. Now, does it come back down? Maybe. Maybe it doesn't. But it doesn't matter. If you're in it, we got lots of people that are in it, then it's fine. It's fine. Then we see. Watch Uber. It may hit 61.60 and drop right back down and not move for 2 weeks. But at 61.60, your 50 centers are going to 250. Okay? Interesting. And that's what we know. Gaurav is saying I have the 540 calls. The 540 calls at 30 in the money, add yourself 15, you're going to get 45. You're going to get 45. You may get 50. Congrats. Very nice play. And then we see. So today, like I said, you want to see if the NASDAQ is stronger. And then we see. Okay, SMCI. So SMCI hits 300, goes down, hits 300, goes down, hits 300, goes down. Okay? Very interesting, right? But here's the thing. They announce a secondary. They price the secondary the next morning. So on one phone call or two, somebody took all their shares. So in theory, you can buy the stock with a 260 stop, and you're okay. And if it takes out 300, probably 330. 330. Okay? What the market doesn't get, and I'm going to tell you, absolute fact, because I know people. My mom's brother, he's 80 years old. My mom's brother, and my mom passed away, but not from COVID. But my mom's brother passed away from COVID, and she was distraught. For the rest of her life. She struggled. Not a lot, long time, 6 months. Very sad. My mom was an eternal pessimist, and would never really spend money or do anything else. I mean, she grew up very, very poor. Okay? But after that happened, she would go out and just fill her carts up with everything. Didn't care. And that's what people are doing. It doesn't matter. If they have $5,000 on a credit card, they're like, let's go on vacation and spend money. We don't care. Don't care if it's 18% interest. Don't care if it's 50% interest. Screw everybody. That's the world we live in now. It's different. That's what shorts don't understand. People don't care. I mean, it fascinates me. Think about this. Somebody will go out and they're looking at houses, and instead of buying a house they can afford, they're like, let's buy this. So what? Too bad. If they can get it. That's the world they have. And the shorts are sitting here telling you, oh, the consumer's tapped. They're not tapped because they'll borrow and they'll borrow and they'll borrow. So who gets screwed? The banks get screwed. It's pretty simple. It's not rocket science. Okay? Now, does that mean at some point we crash? Maybe, maybe not. But it's not happening today, and it's not happening before the 30th. No reason to sell. And NVIDIA, remember, we caught this NVIDIA from 2 to 50, and it's going to happen again. Just when? You just got to wait. Just wait and wait. And when it gets the news, it's going to go. Okay, last thing, quantum computing. So there's a 60-minute piece. So if you type in 60 minutes quantum computing, they did a piece on there. You need to watch this. You need to watch it. It's how what quantum computing is different than the transistors and all this stuff that they do and how they store data. And there's a professor that explains what it is by maze and how a mouse would process a maze and how a quantum computer would process a maze. It's very interesting. And it's going to be 1,000 times faster than NVIDIA cards. So does NVIDIA go away? Don't know. No idea. Long time. But when this comes in, everything changes again. Now, things that they said they didn't ask all the right questions because only Sam asked the right questions. And it's so easy to ask the right questions, okay, if you're smart. How does it affect with AI? If AI is this smart, it can run on NVIDIA cards and get this smart, how does it do with something that's 1,000 times as fast, right? Interesting. Simple question. Where does the world go? They're saying with quantum, you can, when it comes in, you'll be able to find cures to everything, cancer, everything. Maybe, maybe not. Possible. So just know that that's coming out there, and IBM is saying that it'll be out there in 3 to 5 years. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so just understand that and know it. It's good to understand. But then there's a thing that he said that blows the whole theory apart. He said this sits at, it has to be cooled to 400 degrees below zero. Okay, no big deal. Is it ever going to happen in the PC? Nope, never going to happen in the PC. Ever will never happen. So now, if you think about logic, well, how does it work then? Well, then you go back to the client-server model. For you people, client and server, you have a computer, nothing on the computer, and you have a server, and you run everything on the server, client-server, okay? But do you have these hundreds and hundreds of millions of them all over the world, maybe? Maybe, okay? So interesting. Just something to know. It's way far away, and you just need to know about it, because if somebody says NVIDIA cards go away, they will slam NVIDIA for now. So just understand that. And you become a great trader by understanding the concepts. And that's what we know, Okay, let's get started. Good morning, everybody. 12-4. Stocks go up, stocks go down. SPX is down, I don't know. It was down 15. It is down probably a little bit more than that. Hold on, I'm watching back in here. And they're not showing it on CNBC. Don't have all my screens up yet. Okay, just do this stuff. There it is. That's SPX down 18. Okay, that puts it at 54.80. You got 45.80 transposing numbers. 4600, 4609 accelerator. 45.72 on the downside. Avago earnings later in this week. 942 up. 981 accelerator. Underneath 890 if it's bad. NVIDIA 452 down, 472 up. Adobe earnings coming next week, I believe. 638. Big number. It's 10 higher than the high. That's a big number. Just write it down. Okay? 591. Lam Research 732. Lilly 603. Uber 6160. Big number. MDB earnings coming this week. 482. 410. Snowman 188. 194. MicroStrategy. Bitcoin 42,000 takes it to 585. Wow. 532. UPST 3270. 30 on the downside. Alta 478. If the market goes down, nobody's going to buy cosmetics. If the market goes down, nobody's going to buy perfumes. The market goes down, we don't need wifey smelling good. Really? What the hell is wrong with people? It's not going lower. Then we see BKNG 3172. Can't seem to get through that. Coin 147, 151. SMCI 282, 291. Microsoft. Let it go down to 366 and we buy back up. NOW 698, 709. CRM 261. Tesla 244. No compelling reason to buy Tesla at all. Okay. These guys, you know, it's really hilarious to me how this Gary Black and this other guy, they all get wound up on Tesla, and they're consistently wrong. Never seen people this wrong. Oh my God, Cybertruck, there's so much demand. Who cares? Who cares? If you have 10 cars, you make 10 cars, and you can sell them, there's 1,000 people that want them. But you can't make any more. Why does it matter that there's a lot of demand? Do you think these people are going to sit there and say, I want a Cybertruck. It's been 4 years, but I'm going to wait another 5 years because I don't need a car. I'm going to wait another 5 years. The demand is irrelevant. It only matters if you can sell what you got. And when you can make more, like NVIDIA, they say they can make $1 billion worth of stuff, then they do $2 billion worth of stuff. That's not how cars work. If you're building 10 cars, you're not building 15. You're just not. It doesn't work that way. Demand doesn't matter. It matters farther down when you can finally start producing. Interesting. And then he says one other thing to Gary Black. I mean, the guy's completely wrong. I mean, the guy it's fast. He goes, oh, well, Elon can always spur demand by lowering price. If he lowers price, he lowers margin. He lowers margin, Tesla goes from 300 all the way down to 200 like it did. That's what happens when you lower margin. Very simple. Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat.